My fiancé tweeted, "Planning a wedding is so stressful when your partner doesn't help," while I was literally sitting next to her with vendor contracts. I quote tweeted, "Don't worry, problem solved," and posted pictures of cancellation confirmations. Her notifications exploded. I, 28 male, never thought I'd be writing this, but here we are. 3 weeks ago, I was planning my wedding. Today, I'm sitting in an empty apartment with a beer and the strangest sense of relief I've ever felt. So, Tuesday night, we're on the couch, laptops out, going through wedding stuff. I've got vendor contracts spread across the coffee table, caterer quotes, venue comparisons, photographer portfolios. Maya, 27, is on her phone, scrolling. Normal evening for us lately. Then my phone buzzes. Twitter notification. Someone liked my old tweet about coffee or whatever. I open the app and there it is, right at the top of my feed. At Maya Creeves, planning a wedding is so stressful when your partner doesn't help with anything. Feeling like a single bride-to-be right now. Wedding planning, stressed bride. I look up. She's literally 3 feet away from me. The venue contract I've been reviewing for the past hour is right there between us. My laptop screen shows the spreadsheet I made comparing catering costs. "Hey," I say, "what's that about?" She doesn't even look up. "What's what about?" I turn my laptop toward her, showing her tweet on my screen. Her face does this thing, this quick flash of "oh shoot" before sliding into confusion. "Oh my God, Ryan, it's just venting. Everyone does it. Don't be so sensitive." Venting about what? I'm literally sitting here with, "It's social media. It's not that deep." She rolls her eyes. "My friends relate to it. Sarah said her husband didn't help either. It's just something brides say." I don't respond. I just look at the contracts, the spreadsheets, the vendor emails on my phone. Then I look at her 847 likes and 52 retweets. The comments are already rolling in. "Girl, drop him. This is why I'm never getting married. Red flag. If he won't help with the wedding, imagine married life." Maya's phone is blowing up. She's smiling now. That little satisfied smile she gets when a post does well. "You're not gonna make this a thing, are you?" she says, finally looking at me. "It's just Twitter." I close my laptop. You're right, it's not that deep. I go to bed thinking about those comments, about the 50+ people who now think I'm some lazy bum who's making his fiancée plan everything alone, about her friends who'll hear this version, about how easily she lied to 800 people. But what really gets me? She watched me stress over seating charts for 3 hours last weekend. She thanked me for handling the DJ. She kissed me when I negotiated the catering price down by 15%. And then she told the internet, I don't help with anything. For likes. The next morning, I'm up early. Coffee, shower, and a decision. I screenshot her tweet and start a new thread. @Ryan something. Don't worry everyone, problem solved. Since I apparently haven't been helping with wedding planning, I went ahead and canceled everything. No more stress. I attached screenshots of the cancellation emails I fired off. Venue cancellation, catering cancellation, photographer release, my friend, super understanding. Each email timestamped 6:47 a.m. I was so angry, I didn't even check the fine print on the deposits. I just wanted it done. Then I quote tweet her original post and wait. It takes 12 minutes. I'm pulling into work when my phone explodes. Calls, texts, Twitter notifications. I put it on silent and walk into my building. By lunch, her tweet has 2,400 likes. Mine has 18,000. And that's when I realize I might have made a huge mistake. Because Maya's not just mad. She's nuclear. Update 1. It's been 5 days since Twittergate, and I need to update because, holy cow, this exploded in ways I didn't expect. First, the immediate aftermath. I had 47 missed calls by lunch that day. Mostly Maya, but also her mom, her sister, her best friend Jenna, and somehow her hairdresser. I responded to exactly none of them. What I did do was go back to our apartment after work to grab some stuff. I knew she'd be at her sister's. She always goes there when she's mad. Except she wasn't. She was sitting in the dark, on the couch, laptop open. The apartment looked like a tornado hit it. Wedding stuff everywhere, printed emails, her wedding binder exploded across the floor. 6 years, she says without looking up. 6 years and you humiliate me like this? You humiliated me first. It was a tweet, and mine was just a response. She stands up and I notice she's been crying. Mascara streaked, eyes puffy. For a second I almost cave. Almost. Do you know what you've done? Her voice is shaking. Everyone is laughing at me. Everyone. My coworker saw it. My boss liked your tweet. My boss, Ryan. Maybe next time don't lie about me online? I didn't lie. And this is where it gets interesting. She pulls up her laptop and shows me a spreadsheet. Her wedding planning spreadsheet. It's extensive, color-coded, dozens of tabs. Look at this. Look at it. 73 tasks. You know how many you've done? 11. 11, Ryan. I look closer. The tasks assigned to me. Pick groomsmen, done. Choose suit, done. Organize bachelor party, in progress. The tasks assigned to her. Research venues, 25 subtasks. Design invitations, 12 subtasks. Coordinate flowers, 18 subtasks. Maya, you literally told me you wanted to handle the design stuff. You said I have no aesthetic vision, remember? That doesn't mean you couldn't offer. I did offer, you said. No, you said, let me know if you need help. That's not offering. That's pushing the mental load onto me. We go back and forth for an hour. She has screenshots of texts where I said I'd handle things. I have screenshots where she told me not to worry about them. It's exhausting. Finally, she drops the bomb. I want you to fix this. Tweet an apology, say you overreacted. No. Then we're done. Okay. She wasn't expecting that. Her face crumbles. You're really gonna end our relationship over Twitter? You ended it when you decided internet clout was worth more than the truth. I grabbed my stuff and left. Stayed at my buddy Marcus's place. Thought that was the end of it. Nope. Day 3, she posts a TikTok. A freaking TikTok. Crying, explaining her side, showing the spreadsheet. He canceled our dream wedding over one tweet with Olivia Rodrigo playing. 1.2 million views in 24 hours. The comments are split. Half think she's manipulative. Half think I'm an awful person. Several think we both suck. They're probably right. Day 4, her friend Jenna makes a response video, shows texts from their group chat where Maya complained about wedding planning for months. Ryan never helped sent while I was at cake tastings. I'm basically planning this alone, sent the day after I spent 6 hours negotiating with the venue. But here's the kicker. In one screenshot, you can see Maya saying, I know he's trying, but it makes better content if I'm the struggling bride, lol. Content. Content. My phone won't stop ringing. Reporters want statements. Someone started a Facebook group called Team Ryan versus Team Maya. My mom found out from her book club. And then, yesterday. Day 5, I get an email from Maya. Ryan, we need to talk about the apartment, the lease, the deposits, the furniture. Also, some vendors won't give full refunds without both signatures. Please don't be petty about this. Petty? Lady, I haven't even started. But that's when I noticed something else. She must have just replied to an old email chain without thinking, because buried at the bottom of the email I saw a forwarded thread from 2 months ago. It's between her and Jenna. Jenna, how's the wedding fund looking? Maya, we're at 22K. Ryan doesn't know I've been putting extra in from my bonus. Want it to be a surprise. $22,000. We agreed on a $15K budget. I've been stressed about money, taking extra shifts, eating ramen twice a week. She had $22K and didn't tell me? I forward the email to myself. Then I start checking our joint accounts. Guys, I'm gonna need more beer for update 2. Update 2. Okay, so I dug into the finances and... wow. Just wow. Remember that $22K she mentioned? Yeah, that's not in our joint wedding account. Our joint account has the $15K we agreed on, $7.5K each, contributed over the past year. So where's this extra money? I check her personal savings. We have view-only access to each other's accounts, established this when we moved in together. Nothing unusual there. Credit cards look normal. So where's this phantom wedding fund? Then I remember. Maya has a content creator business account. She does lifestyle blogging, has like 40K followers on Instagram, makes some money from sponsorships, usually a couple hundred a month. We agreed that money was hers to keep separate from household stuff. I can't see that account, but I can see our shared Google Drive where she keeps receipts for tax purposes. Holy smokes. The past 6 months, $2,400 from HelloFresh, wedding meal planning with HelloFresh, $1,800 from various clothing brands, bride-to-be fashion hauls, $3,200 from a jewelry company, choosing my wedding jewelry, and $1,100 from a fitness app, getting wedding ready. Every single one. Tagged wedding journey, bride-to-be. She's been monetizing our wedding. without telling me. But wait, there's more. I find contracts. Contracts. One with a day of content creator, someone she hired to film our wedding for TikTok, Instagram. Another with a company that wants first rights to our wedding photos for their marketing. She sold our wedding. She literally sold our wedding. I'm sitting on Marcus's couch, laptop open, feeling like I'm in the Twilight Zone. This woman, who I was going to marry, turned our relationship into content and hid it. I text her, we need to talk about the 22K and HelloFresh and everything else. She calls immediately, not texts, calls. You went through my files, our shared files, for taxes, remember? Silence. Maya, what is all this? It's not, okay, I know how it looks, but that money was for the wedding. For us. You told people I wasn't helping while you were getting paid to plan it? That's not, you're twisting this. Am I? Because from where I'm sitting you turned me into a villain for your followers while cashing checks. She starts crying. You don't understand the pressure. Everyone expects content, stories, drama, and we're so boring. We never fight. We never have drama. I needed something. So you created some. It was one tweet. No, Maya, it was months of lies. To me, to them, to everyone. She hangs up. 20 minutes later, she's on Instagram Live. I watch from Marcus's account. She's sobbing, showing the contract, spinning it as, I wanted to surprise him with a dream wedding. I was working so hard to make extra money for us. The comments are eating it up. Yas, queen, get that bag. He's just mad you're successful. Secure the wedding bag, sis. But some people aren't buying it. Girl, you said he wasn't helping though. Wait, so you lied about him? This is messy. Then she says something that makes my blood run cold. The truth is, Ryan has been controlling about money our entire relationship. He monitors my spending, questions my purchases. I had to hide this income because he would have taken it. What on earth? I have never controlled her money. We split everything 50-50. We have separate accounts and a joint one. I've never once told her how to spend her money. But her followers don't know that. They're running with it. Financial abuse, red flags. Get out, girl. I'm getting DMs now, vicious messages, people calling me an abuser. My Instagram is flooded with comments. I have to go private. And then the masterstroke. She posts a GoFundMe. Help me escape my financially abusive relationship and rebuild my life. Goal, $10,000. It hits $6,000 in 3 hours. I screenshot everything. The contracts, the emails, the GoFundMe. I'm done playing defense. I make one more Twitter thread. Since we're sharing truths, here are some receipts. Maya made over $8K in 6 months from wedding content, while telling everyone I wasn't helping. She had contracts to film our wedding without telling me. She's now raised $6K on GoFundMe based on lies about financial abuse. I have never controlled her money. Ever. Screenshots attached. I include everything. The contract with the TikTok filmmaker, the HelloFresh payments, the email about the 22K, her own words about creating content. Then I add, for the record, I loved this woman. I was excited to marry her. I changed our entire wedding vision because she wanted it to be Instagram-worthy. I spent hours researching vendors that would look good in photos. I gave up the small family wedding I wanted because she needed content. And it still wasn't enough. Because I was never a partner to her. I was a prop. Send tweet. Then I turn off my phone and go to bed. I wake up to missed calls from a number I don't recognize. It's a lawyer, Maya's lawyer. She's threatening to sue me for defamation. Update 3. It's been 2 weeks since my last update, and I need a drink just thinking about everything that's happened. But you guys deserve to know how this whole show played out. First, the lawyer thing. Yeah, she actually got a lawyer. Some guy who specializes in internet defamation and content creator rights. I kid you not, that's a real specialty now. I forward everything to my cousin who's a lawyer. She laughs. Actually laughs. Defamation requires false statements, Ryan. You posted her literal contracts. Still, I get officially served. Maya's suing for defamation, emotional distress, and interference with business relationships. She claims I cost her $40K in lost sponsorships. My cousin takes the case pro bono because, and I quote, "This is the most entertaining thing I've seen in years." While the legal stuff starts, the internet is having a field day. WeddingGate is trending. Someone made a documentary-style TikTok breaking down the timeline. Dr. Phil's people called, I didn't respond. But here's where it gets interesting. Remember that GoFundMe? It gets to $12,000. $12,000. People are donating money to help her escape financial abuse. Except someone notices something. The campaign lists Maya as the beneficiary, but the page organizer is her mom, Karen Reeves. Internet sleuths go digging. Turns out this isn't Karen's first GoFundMe. She organized one 2 years ago for Maya's brother's cancer treatment, and one 3 years ago for emergency surgery for Maya's dad. Someone who knows the family drops a bomb in the comments. Maya's brother never had cancer. Her dad's surgery was cosmetic and insurance covered. The GoFundMe disappears within hours, but screenshots are forever. Maya goes dark. No posts, no stories, no tweets. First time in 6 years I've seen her off social media for more than 12 hours. Then I get a text from her dad. Ryan, can we talk? Man to man? I agree to meet him. Coffee shop, public place. He shows up looking exhausted. I didn't know about the wedding stuff, he starts, but I knew about the GoFundMes. Karen, she has a problem. Maya learned from her. He tells me stories, how they've been doing this for years. Small scams, emotional manipulation, always playing the victim. He's tried to intervene, but Karen convinced Maya it was using the system. I'm sorry, son. You're a good man. You deserve better. I appreciate his honesty, but it doesn't change anything. Week 2 of radio silence from Maya. Then boom, she's back with a YouTube video. 47 minutes long. My truth, the Ryan situation. I watch it with Marcus and my cousin. It's something. She admits to the sponsorships but claims she was building our future. She denies lying about me not helping, saying it was her emotional truth at the time. She cries for literally 20 minutes straight. But the real kicker? She announces she's writing a book. Love, Lies, and Likes, a modern dating story. My cousin pauses the video. Oh, she just messed up. See, in her lawsuit against me, she claimed damages to her reputation and business. But here she is, monetizing the situation. Book deals, exclusive interviews she's teasing, a podcast in the works. My cousin files a countersuit. Fraud, the GoFundMe, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and defamation. She's been calling me an abuser to 2 million followers. The apartment situation is still a mess. We're both on the lease until January. Neither of us can afford it alone. She's refusing to move out, saying it's her aesthetic that made it Instagram-worthy. I'm still at Marcus's, sleeping on a futon and living out of a suitcase. The wedding vendors are another nightmare. The venue kept our deposit because, as it turns out, their refund policy was only for the first week after booking. My angry middle-of-the-night cancellation spree cost us. The caterer refunded 70%. The photographer, my friend Jake, gave a full refund and bought me beer. Total lost about $3,200, my half of the deposits. But here's the part that really stings. I found out Maya never even paid her half of the deposits. I put my $7.5K in our joint wedding account on day 1. Her plan was to transfer her half in from her savings as each big deposit came due. I trusted her. Turns out I was just paying from my own funds while she sat on that secret stash of hers. She let me lose $3,000 of my own money. Last week, her publisher reached out. They want my side for the book, offering $20K for an exclusive interview. I said no. They offered $30K. I said no again. They offered $40K plus royalties. My cousin thinks I'm insane for turning it down, but I don't want to be part of her circus anymore. I want out. I want normal. I want to date someone who doesn't see me as content. As of today, the lawsuits are ongoing. We're still technically engaged. She won't give the ring back. She's living in our apartment, doing day in my life as a single girl. Videos, I'm apartment hunting. The internet is still debating who the bigger jerk is. Her book pre-sale is at 45,000 copies. I've had 3 separate women DM me their therapist's info because you're gonna need it. The wildest part, sometimes I still miss her. Not Instagram Maya or content creator Maya, just Maya. The girl who used to dance badly to 90s music while cooking. Who cried at every dog adoption video. Who held my hand during my dad's surgery. I don't know if that girl ever really existed or if I just saw what I wanted to see. My cousin says the legal stuff could take months to resolve. Maya's lawyer is pushing for a settlement that includes an NDA. My cousin laughed and countered with our own terms. Full refund of wedding deposits, return of the ring, and she covers my legal fees. They haven't responded yet. I know this isn't the clean ending you guys probably wanted. No big gotcha moment, no courtroom drama, no her begging for forgiveness, just mess. Expensive, exhausting mess. But I'm free. No more checking if every date night is being filmed. No more finding out major life moments are sponsored content. No more being a supporting character in someone else's show. I got Tinder last night. My bio just says, not an influencer. Don't have TikTok. My biggest red flag is I reply to texts too fast. Already got 12 matches. Maybe there's hope after all.